but I was told we'll have an amazing experience this evening, and I'm really looking forward to that. My name is Madhav Durbha. I'm the president of Sewa International Atlanta chapter. Today it's our pleasure, Sewa International's pleasure, to co-host this event with Heartfulness meditation. So just a few words about Sewa International. We have given this recognition to Heartfulness Institute in Atlanta, recognizing our partnership and all the wonderful work Heartfulness is doing. And we want to honor ourselves, like I said, by offering this to Daaji. That's a shawl with the Sewa logo on it.
Founding editor of NRA calls for having a conversation with us.
And my first question to you, Daaji, is you've been called the silent change maker for silently transforming millions of people and communities. And you've been, like we watched in your video, you've been recognized by the Government of India with a Padma Bhushan, you've been recognized by the United Nations, you've been called the Ambassador of Peace. So my question is, in this world of aggressive PR and social media, is it possible to remain a silent change maker? And for some of us who want to remain silent change makers, do you have any tips?
Well, if you make a lot of noise, you can never bring about change. Your energy is wasted in making noise. So you have no other choice if you want to change yourself or if you want to change even anyone. If they want to, something can be done. So making noise, it doesn't happen. Have you tried on your spouse to change his habits?
No, but I'm just thinking, if you're not out there, like I wrote a book and I had to spend 2 years marketing it. So is it possible to be a silent change maker anymore?
Well, somewhere you have to start quietly. But whosoever brings about or intends to bring about change in the world, it cannot happen by making noise. You look like a clown. We have seen many clowns in the political world that keep changing their opinions. They don't know even what their opinions are. Right? So one has to first of all have an established philosophy, what they want from their own life for themselves. And having mastered one's own life, see how one can share that knowledge of mastering one's life and share it with others in a quiet manner.
We watched a video about Kanha Shanti Vanam. My question was about this. I know that you talk about meditation, but Kanha Shanti Vanam also does a lot of other work in terms of afforestation, growing trees. You do a lot of research. You have programs for water preservation. So can you talk a little bit about Shanti Vanam and how is it funded?
Everybody is interested in funds. Well, a meditator, if he has to practice meditation 24/7, is a failure. Just a few minutes of meditation to start with in the morning is enough. And allow the product of meditation, which is the meditative mind, which is calm and centered within oneself. Let that mind do the work during the rest of the day period. When you come back home, meditate again for a few minutes so that the garbage that we have collected from work does not affect yourself, at the same time the family members. So erase those things. And that's possible through this practice. The vibrations we carry from the work environment, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. But whatever they are not good for the overall harmony and the health of each individual. So when we say, you are meditating and you are also doing so much, but without meditation you cannot do so much. So meditation somehow helps us sail through this maze that we have created in our lives. If you are a student and if you are meditating with a calm and peaceful mind, you can do much more. A businessman can make a decision with a clear mind. If a politician is spiritual, if there is something like what we call spiritual politician, they can do, he's not silent. They can achieve a lot. Meditation centers you, that's the main thing. And centering helps in many things. Your work, whatsoever you are doing, becomes more and more efficient. The quality of work will improve. The time you spend in doing your work again and again will also reduce. And you will also see how you can save economically any project that you have. Once you close your eyes, not just meditating on divinity or Lord Jesus or Lord Krishna, but you can meditate also on the project that you have, looking at it from 360 degrees and see where one can go wrong and cut it before you even execute it.
But a lot of times we feel that we're so busy from morning to night. This needs to be done, this needs to be done. So how do we carve out the time to meditate?
Look, once upon a time till 2003, starting from 1981, I was running many pharmacies in New York State and New Jersey, a chain of pharmacies. At the same time, I was also having hotel with Brother Santosh in Austin, Texas, few businesses in India. Doing business or businesses, running household and also meditating, they don't interfere or they are not at conflict. In fact, Gandhiji used to say that if you are really busy, take a pause, meditate.
What is its mission? What is its purpose and mission, and how does it impact society?
Well, I like to see every heart meditate. I have seen so far, for observation and as a student, that religions, be it Hinduism, be it Islam or Christianity or Judaism or non-believers. To me, non-believers are quite honest. Most corruption happens through religious practices. And because of these religions, we have faced so much of violence, not only now, but also have seen in the past. So the role of religion that was there originally by the founders, to reconnect people, religion, religare, to reconnect, it has done so far. Look at it honestly in an authentic way. Has it served? Only way. Go back to the essence of the religion, and every religion without an exception says God is love.
I was going to say that the world is so divided, families are divided, friendships are divided, communities are divided. So how do we heal the world and build bridges?
Well, start with yourself. Be at peace within yourself. You see, through individual peace only you can have global peace. United Nations has this dream world peace, and we have World Peace Day. But how can you attain global peace without individual peace? Even in a family, how can all family members remain in harmony if even one person is restless and in trouble?
Spiritual anatomy. So can you talk about how spiritual anatomy can be integrated with physical and mental health? First of all, what is spiritual anatomy and how do you integrate it with physical anatomy?
Well, it's a deep question actually. It needs another 3-4 hours of session.
Which we don't have.
Well, how do we see? How do we hear? How do we have that touch sensation physically? Right? But if my the optic nerve connecting my optic center is cut, though you may have a very healthy eye, but that connection is lost. Optic center is damaged. Then you won't be able to see things despite of having healthy eye. But there is something behind. And what is it that provokes the nerves to perceive things? We say there are neurotransmitters that work. Okay. How are these neurotransmitters working? Let me ask you a question. When certain molecules, nutrients, various amino acids, are flowing through your blood, glucose, fructose and whatnot, all kinds of chemicals they flow through. Besides, on top of that, we have neurotransmitters. They also flood our blood system. How do they reach, cross the cell membrane level, goes into the cell, goes to the right position and work it out? Who has synthesized this mechanism? When at the moment of conception, the chromosomes are shared, mother's and father's chromosomes, how do they play out and how the genetic material manifests? One thinks of becoming the kidney, another thinks of becoming the liver, another thinks of becoming the lungs. Who decides this? What is the program behind, hidden in that little drop from both mother and father? It helps us relax. Let this energy from earth move into your ankles and lower legs. Help them relax. Now your calf muscles and knees. Feel the relaxation there.
Hello everybody, my name is Lakshman Sahaj. I'm 17 years old and I've been part of Brighter Minds for 6 years.
Hello everyone, my name is Srinath. I am 16 years old and I've been part of Brighter Minds since 2016. I am also a volunteer with Sewa International under their AmeriCorps and DTL programs. So Brighter Minds is a program aimed at kids aged 5 to 15 to develop cognitive function, intuitive abilities, sensory perception, observation skills, and other benefits.
In this program, children undergo activities such as breathing exercises, eye exercises, alpha wave music, and brain gym exercises.
So the alpha music aspect of the program is specifically engineered to make your brain function in the alpha state, which is a brainwave state, which is the state for optimal learning. And this also helps us further enhance our intuitive abilities. After this music, we practice these blindfold activities, which, we're blindfolded, our eyes are not in the presence of light, so they don't send information to our brain, which makes us use our other senses to perceive things such as color, enhancing our observation skills, which we will demonstrate to you in a short demo.
Can you please choose one?
It's green. This one is red.
Could you please now shuffle this Rubik's Cube?
Make it a little bigger so everybody can see what you're writing.
Mark? Anywhere, just from the top. By Representative Reynaldo Martinez, District 111. Georgia House of Representatives, recognizing May 21st, 2024 as World Meditation Day and
So what you guys just saw, that wasn't really it wasn't any magic trick. It was based on skills we acquired through this course. Again, the enhanced sensory perception and the intuitive abilities.
What you guys did was amazing. So tell us something about the process of it.
Okay, so the kids would go through a program, and they could more information could be found on the Brighter Minds website, and the kids can go through the training where they go through breathing exercises, brain gym exercises, which syncs your left and your right brain.
And so that is what we go through with the blindfold, which we later do after the alpha music. We go through this blindfold activity where, our eyes, when we're devoid of light, it doesn't send information to our brain. So then we start using our other senses. We use our other senses to perceive things such as color, or as you saw, he was reading, right?
Yeah.
So we use our other senses to, develop these things. And then for me personally, I think Brighter Minds really helped me develop better observation and focus. Because when you have better focus, you really produce better quality of work, and you can really work faster too. I saw that effect in my academic studies as well.
So what goes through your mind when you're blindfolded and there's something in front of you? How do you judge a color or read a text? How do you do that?
First, I'm at peace with myself, then I observe my surroundings, and it's not like where you're trying to hear everything around you, you're at the moment and you're aware of what's around you, and you sense the colors, and I get a mental perception in my head, and that's how I feel.
So it's hard to explain, I guess?
Well, kind of, but also it's really different for every kid that goes through it. For some kids, it's like they get a mental image or it flashes before them. Some kids, they feel a vibration.
Commend the work that's been done by Dilip Mehraji. Big round of applause for him. Selfless and continuous commitment to this organization, that at least what I have seen, along with Sanjay Bhai and other people like Sabri and Prakash ji for making this event such a great event, and even Sridhar ji for inviting some of the key people. So thank you all. So what I have with me is a proclamation signed by Georgia Governor Mr. Brian Kemp, and so he was very he is very passionate about the work we are doing. He sends his blessings, and then also just my sincere thanks to his team and him for providing this proclamation on short notice. The proclamation talks about and recognizes, comments what Heartfulness Institute has been doing here in Metro Atlanta and all over, worldwide. So with that, I would like to call our mayor, City of John Street Mayor, Mr. John Bradbury. So I would request him to say a few words and then present with me this proclamation to Daaji.
Daaji, it's been a pleasure and an honor, and enjoyed your talk. And just on behalf of the governor of the great state of Georgia and on behalf of the city of Johns Creek, I just want to, it's an honor to have you here in Johns Creek.
I would request Mr. Matt Reeves, Representative Matt Reeves, to please say a few words and give this proclamation with me to Daaji.
I am proud to present this resolution. You got to hear from these two young men, part of the resolution earlier, but Ray Martinez, who was the mayor of Loganville, is now one of my fellow House members in the Georgia House, got this resolution when I was working on the Narendra Reddy event here a few weeks ago. But as you heard, May 21st, 2024 has been proclaimed in Georgia as World Meditation Day. Heartfulness meditation is a practice that encourages individuals to cultivate inner peace, harmony, and a deeper connection with oneself and others through meditation and self-reflection. So much of what we do in Georgia state government is to fight problems of mental health, of substance abuse, and bad behavior. And prayer and meditation and faith are truly the answer. So thank you for what you're doing. Welcome to Georgia. Daaji, thank you for the good you're doing. I think that will look great in the world's largest meditation venue. Thank you very much.
There were a lot of youngsters there who didn't know how to conduct themselves in a place of deep thought and meditation. In these days when people are so difficult, you find it so difficult to tell youngsters to keep their place, behave for surroundings. You started the meditation session by telling them to behave, which I thought was phenomenal because parents don't do it, society doesn't do it. These guys just are the future of that country where they don't know their place. I felt it was so nice, besides being a spiritual teacher, you're also telling them, circumscribing their conduct. Very good.
Thank you all. Thank you, Daaji, for blessing me with this time here today. I'm a commissioner for Fulton County, and I'm finding out that many people don't even know what a commissioner is, so I doubt you even know what a commissioner is as well. But I represent all of Johns Creek, parts of Alpharetta, Roswell, and a little part of Sandy Springs. And I just want to thank you and for the work you're doing across the globe. Thank you all for letting me be here and be a part of this.
So my name is Larry DiBiase. I'm on the City Council for Johns Creek, and I want to thank you for being a teacher, because it is, to me, being a teacher is one of the highest honors that anyone can achieve for it, because it's all about giving yourself to other people and showing them a path forward. Thank you.
It's always hard to be the last person to come up with the words. But thank you for having me. I'm sorry I was a little bit late. I was in North Carolina. Doing everything I could get here because I wanted to see you. I wanted to listen. I wanted to learn. We all go through tough times in life. And by the way, I tell you, the commissioner is.
It's my honor and my privilege to be here. I serve State of Georgia Water Board. I'm a water department director. I want to make sure that every Georgians drink pure and clean water in Georgia. And also I'm honorary deputy sheriff in DeKalb County. I'm first Indian nominated person. And I work with the law enforcement agencies. And we are talking about like mental health. like why these people do the trying. So I think yoga can help them reduce the trying. So I would like the sharing note written what with you and to reduce the trying for the mental health.
Alright, dinner is
This is the Heartfulness team. We are celebrating a wonderful, joyful occasion of Daaji Kamlesh D. Patel being in Atlanta after 8 years, physically present here. We've been following him all the way from when he left India to Dubai, London, Paris, and then later New Jersey, and